How many of you have ever wondered, who's smarter, cats or dogs? This is a question that has divided pet lovers for centuries. Dog lovers say dogs can be trained to do anything, even save lives. But cat lovers insist that cats are the true masters of manipulation, capable of opening doors and ruling the world with their paws. Well, it turns out this question has a much more complicated answer than you might think. So what does science actually say about this? Let's find out. To answer this question, we need to start where intelligence actually lives, in the brain. Scientists from 6 universities around the world conducted a fascinating study. They counted how many neurons cats and dogs actually have. The results, quite shocking. Dogs have approximately 530 million neurons in a part of their brain called the cerebral cortex. This is the area responsible for advanced thinking, problem-solving, and decision-making. Now compare that to cats, which have only about 250 million neurons in the same area. That means dogs have roughly twice as many neurons as cats. The more neurons you have in the cortex, the better your brain is at thinking, processing information, and solving problems. Based on this fact alone, science suggests that dogs might have an advantage when it comes to general cognitive intelligence. But wait, this is only the beginning of the story. When we dig deeper, we discover that dogs have a very specific advantage. Dogs are masters of social intelligence. Research shows that dogs can learn and respond to an average of 165 words and phrases, and some dogs can learn up to 250 words. But there's something even more impressive. Dogs can understand human pointing gestures. When you point at something, a dog knows you want them to look in that direction. This ability is crucial because it shows that dogs understand human communicative intent. This isn't just following a movement, it's understanding that humans are trying to communicate something to them. Dogs also have remarkable emotional intelligence. They can sense their owner's mood, read human facial expressions, and develop strong emotional bonds. This is why dogs make such amazing service animals. They understand what we need before we even say a word. Now, before all you cat lovers feel left out, it's time to talk about their advantages. Cats have a completely different type of intelligence. They are masters of independent problem-solving. In problem-solving research, cats often continue working on a puzzle even after dogs give up or ask for human help. Cats can open doors, manipulate drawers, and even press buttons to get food. They have the ability to observe their environment and find creative, unconventional solutions. Part of this advantage comes from the fact that cats are highly independent. Unlike dogs, which rely on humans for guidance, cats thrive on their own. They are skilled hunters with sharp survival instincts, and these abilities require a high level of intelligence. Cat brains also show different specialization. While dog brains focus on social cognition and communication, cat brains allocate more area to vision and movement. This reflects their evolutionary history. Cats are solitary hunters, not pack animals like dogs. And here's the cool part. Cats have impressive long-term memory. They can remember people, places, and even human behavior patterns for years. They can also recognize their owner's voice and understand an average of 10 to 20 words. But they only choose to respond when they want to, and that's where their legendary independence shines through. Now, you might wonder, if cats are so smart, why do most animal intelligence studies focus more on dogs? Well, there's a good scientific reason for that. Dogs are far easier to test in laboratory settings. They're eager to cooperate with humans, they want to please researchers, and they naturally want to participate in tests. Cats are a different story. In research, 60% of cats fail the initial adaptation test in a laboratory. They don't want to participate, they don't want to be tested, and they basically say, No thanks, I'd rather sit here alone. So while we have hundreds of studies on dog intelligence, we have far fewer on cats. In fact, when cats are tested in their own homes, they show much greater responsiveness and participation. This suggests that cats aren't less intelligent at all. They simply have different preferences about where and how they want to demonstrate their intelligence. So, who is smarter, cats or dogs? The answer is, they're both smart, just in different ways. Dogs excel at social intelligence, communication ability, and understanding human intent. They're incredible companions for humans because they've evolved to work with us for over 15,000 years. Cats excel at independent problem-solving, creativity, and survival. They're skilled hunters with remarkable adaptation abilities. They're self-reliant problem solvers who can depend on themselves. Intelligence isn't a single measurement. Asking who's smarter is like asking, is a hammer better than a screwdriver? Each tool is designed to solve a different problem. The same is true for cats and dogs. They have different types of intelligence suited to their evolutionary roles. So, whether your pet is a cat or a dog, they're both brilliant creatures in their own way. Instead of wondering who's smarter, let's celebrate the unique intelligence that each species possesses.